joining us from Citi Field in New York as the Padres get ready to wrap up their road trip on getaway day. Always a pleasure to welcome Jake Cronenworth back to Ben & Woods here on 97.3 The Fan. Jake, good morning. Congratulations on the win last night.
What's up, guys? Morning.
How you doing,
Thank
man?
you. I'm awake.
Arm a little sore.
Hey, it's much earlier here, Jake.
Yeah, it is. Our arm a little sore from wearing that one last night above the guard.
No, it's good.
Is it?
I got hit a lot last year, so I'm used to it.
You do get hit a lot.
He does get hit a lot.
Now, there are certain guys, whether you stand closer to the plate or you just don't pull back when the ball's coming in and you take your base. Is that a skill? Is that something you always kind of did? Why do you think you're among the leaders in getting hit, Jake?
I think it's probably just because I don't get out of the
way. Well, hey, you know what? We haven't talked to you since you signed the extension. So first of all, congratulations. Everyone in here was stoked. That was kind of a nice little bomb to get at like midnight on a Friday night. Congrats on the deal. We sat with you in spring training. You didn't even give us any inkling.
Usually they drop bad news at midnight on Friday.
They do.
Good news.
You didn't give us any inkling. When did all of this stuff kind of start? Because I saw AJ.
Even Manny hinted at a contract extension. You gave us nothing, Jake.
I saw AJ the next morning. And I said, "Congrats!" And he goes, "I'm so proud of Jake. He's really earned this." And when did that all start?
Probably right around when I saw you guys in spring training,
nice.
Like that first or second week. Yeah. No, it was great though. I wish I was thinking about it. Our strength coach told me, he was like, "You should have broke the news that you."
Yeah, you should have. Nobody ever does, but you should have. That's kind of what
we would like. That would have been great.
One time, like
Manny teased us.
He teased it, and it was great. But we had. I mean, look, it's obviously something that we wanted, and you're celebrated very much in my home, Jake, and we were so excited to see that you were going to be a Padre for a very, very long time. It's funny, I was driving into work this morning and I was listening to a national show and they were talking about this streak that the Rays are on, and that's kind of the organization that you came from. Is there, do you look at that and it feels weird? Like I just picture you as a Padre. Do you still have friends over there in that organization?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, all the coaches that are there in the big leagues are guys that I played for in the minors outside of a few guys on the staff. So, I talk to those guys all the time. Some players still are there. A lot of us have been traded, but, no, still talk to some of their coaches. Hitting coach I had back 3 years in the minor leagues, and no, it's great. What they're doing is awesome.
Talking to Jake Cronenworth here on Ben & Woods. Padres and Mets coming up at 10:10 this morning here on 97.3 The Fan. And we heard some talk yesterday from Manny, and Juan Soto's mentioned it as well, about the pitch clock and just having trouble kind of finding their new timing. Now, didn't bother Manny in the clutch in the fifth inning yesterday. That was a huge hit. But how are you finding now, now that the season is underway, finding that adjustment, how the umpires are enforcing it, how pitchers are kind of using it to their advantage sometimes with your adjustment period?
Yeah, I mean, we had it in spring training. I think for the most part everybody's used to it, but I think if there's one thing they could do to make it better is just make a universal clock that's just 20 seconds.
As opposed to the 15-20 separation. You have to think, wait, do I have 15 or 20 here? I can see why that can be a little bit stressful.
I think it just gives everybody the same rhythm, whether it's the pitcher, the hitter, and the umpire. And everybody's got their own rhythm to the game that they work by. And when you have two different rhythms that you're going by with nobody on compared to somebody on, I think if it was just the same timer all the time, I think it would be a much smoother game.
It's been weird. I mean, it's not just the stuff that happened with Manny last week. It's just been weird. It's been weird to watch in the big leagues, the violations. Mud was talking about it on the broadcast. Nobody's sure what these hand signals are, who gets the ball, who gets the strike. It's weird. It's going to be an adjustment, certainly, but looks like, listen, it's been some great games, man. The last few games have felt playoff, like playoff atmosphere. Do you guys feel that out on the field too?
Yeah, I think we're playing good baseball right now against some good teams. Obviously want to get a win today and finish off a really good road trip against a couple playoff teams. So that'd be great.
Do you have any favorite like road trips over the course of the season? I know a lot of guys like to go to the city, New York. You'll be back in another month or so to face the Yankees, and I don't usually do 2 New York trips, but do you have certain cities that you like to visit or ones you don't?
I like visiting Chicago. All my friends live there.
Yeah.
It's close to home. I like playing at Wrigley. Yeah, I mean, I think it's always cool, like, you know, outside of the city. I think it's just cool seeing different stadiums and playing in different environments and atmospheres. So get to check off some stadiums this year that I haven't played in, which will be fun, and, you know, see how the parks are.
That new giant video board at Citi Field
It's massive.
Massive. It looks like it's right there, like where you're looking as a batter too, straight in front of you. That thing is huge.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It's pretty big, but I know on MLB The Show they made it like double the size.
We're joined by Padres first baseman, sometimes second baseman, Jake Cronenworth here on Ben and Woods this morning. So last night we get to the 9th inning. Did you feel? I saw you and Polar Bear over there chatting it up. He's a chatty guy. You're playing more first base than you. I mean, you played a good amount last time. Is he one of the chattier guys when you get over there? Because I did watch in the Braves series. Somebody got on and didn't say a word to you. It might have been Matt Olson. I can't remember, but somebody got on and didn't say anything. And I'm like, it's so weird playing first base and having to like, how's it going? Pretty good, man. How are you? Like, what's it like? It's chit chat. The chit chat is so weird to me. And I like the chit chat.
No, I usually say at least hi to the guy, but no, it's actually Pete and I actually played together in high school.
No
in the
kidding.
Summer, somehow. Yeah, we were on the same summer team after our junior years of high school. Somehow we just got on this like random team that was playing in tournaments, and yeah, we played together. So we've known each other since we were in high school.
Do you know what the Cameo is, where celebrities will record like little video clips for fans and get paid like $50 for it? Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah.
All right. So Pete Alonso was on Cameo last year, and a Padres fan amazingly got this from him.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Pete Alonso with the New York Mets, and if you're watching this, you just lost to the San Diego Padres.
That obviously got a lot of play yesterday, Jake.
No comment.
He's at a loss for words right now. Again, congrats on the big deal. I wanted to know too, it's different when that signing bonus or something hits the bank account. Did you treat yourself to anything, Crony?
No, I have not bought anything.
Why?
I don't know.
He's got a reputation as a down-to-earth Midwesterner to uphold here.
Rolex, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I don't own much. I've been driving the same car for like 7 years now. It's one of my family's old cars. I rode a scooter to the field for 3 years. I don't know. It's just how I am.
Now you're going to be here. If you need to buy a house, I think
there's a
call,
realtor,
my friend.
Yeah,
I mean, I
don't know. She referred to Xander Bogaerts as a cutie patootie last night.
Yeah,
so don't get too jealous. You got some competition now.
How great, by the way, we only have a couple minutes left, Jake. We're going to let you get to work. How great has Xander been, by the way? He's been unbelievable. My God.
Yeah, he's I think everybody knew what type of hitter we were getting with him coming in, but what he's done so far these first 11 games has been pretty awesome to see.
He's intense too. I like his game. One last quick one. Manny made one of the sickest, smoothest plays ever. You look surprised when ball hit you right in the chest. I thought for sure Crony's gonna have to stretch. He's gonna have to pick this one.
You're like gearing up for one.
God, that play to his left, drop step and spins around and hits you right in the chest. Gets a guy by 5 feet. It's unbelievable, man. Makes your job a little easier.
Well, I told Kevin yesterday, I told him that the problem is I can't see any of these plays happen anymore because I got my back turned. I'm running to the base.
Yeah.
So I don't even get to see the cool play. I just see the ball in the air.
Nice right in the chest. Unbelievable. Keep it rolling today. No, everybody's going to get hot at some point, and it's going to be the nastiest team in baseball when it happens. But, man, just keep up the great work, and everyone back here rooting for you, and We'll see you when you get back.
Awesome.
All right,
Thanks,
buddy.
guys. See you
Thanks,
soon.
Cronny.